of Ian is a Weirdo. Today you see my beautiful favorite little kitty, other than my actual cat, of course. I don't have a name for him, so if you want to leave a name for him in the comments, I would be happy with that. I just think he's so derpy looking and just so silly looking that I had to have him, and he's my favorite little guy that I have. So I'm set up for Halloween. I actually just recorded the first part of my day one. I know that I'm starting a little bit early, but like I told you guys, it's just, there's a lot going on in my life right now, and I kind of had to start early. So that's fine. I got some ideas that I'm really excited to play with, and I can't wait for you guys to see the video and hopefully a finished product. I wanted to finish the pants, and I keep on procrastinating because I am lazy. And so I just wanted you guys to be able to view the finishing of the pants. I decided that I'm not going to do buttons because they just don't really have a point, um, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I've made peace with that. So I hope you've made peace with that. Oh, hey, Daniel. Welcome in. Okay, so this yarn is all over the place. Okay. So I'm supposed to do single crochet all the way around the top so that it has like a clean finished edge. But these are the little pants. Aren't they so cute? They're kind of wonky right now, but aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh. Little pants, little ladies. I'm gonna have to make a pair of pants like this for myself. I'll do white and green though, because apparently people don't like that as much as white and black. Poor taste, if you ask me. I know, I'm so excited. Of course, this is a bag-a-day pattern, if I haven't mentioned that already. So I'm just doing a single crochet all the way around just to give it a nice, clean, finished look. And then I'm going to add suspenders to it. I don't know what it is about this particular project where I just can't work on it by myself. I just um, like every time I think about it, I'm like, nope. So it's looking like we probably won't be able to do the horror nights, but I might still get a pair of headphones. Thank you, Daniel, of course, for that. I might still get a pair of headphones so that I can watch campy movies with you guys, and that would still be fun. But do I kind of want to watch horror movies? Kind of yes, kind of no. I wish it was braver, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But I need a whole emotional support system to be able to watch horror movies. And so if you could name your favorite horror movie, what would it be? And I'm hoping nobody says the movies that I literally can't even say the names of, because they scare me so much. So keep in mind, you could be scaring me for life. I can deal with someone else saying them, I think. Saw. Oh, I love Saw. Saw is so good. And I love Carrie Ells or is or whatever how you ever say his name. Yeah, I've only seen the first one. And gore doesn't bother me. So that type of thing really isn't a problem for me. So yeah, I do love Saw, and it's really interesting, um, interesting kind of concept and execution that I really like. Yeah, so I got my first word today from my wall of words. I don't like the recent ones though. Yeah, I stick with the originals. I don't usually go back for sequels. They just never live up to the original. Um, Plus, also then they start getting really far-reaching, and you're just like, ugh, that's such a reach. It's just not for me. I wasn't able to participate because I was busy, but I saw that you had another auction. How did that one go for you? Yeah, another series I'd like to watch, I think, is Purge. I did. It went good. Thanks. Got the rest of the money for the Purge. For Purge myself. Yay! Yeah. Oh, I didn't put my mustache on. I don't know if you saw, I think you saw on Instagram and Facebook that I did a day date with my wife, Melanie, yesterday. It was really fun. We had a really good time. I think after a couple years of marriage, it's just like easy to let people, just to take people for granted, just in general, and having them in your life, taking them for granted. So we just had like a fun romantic day, and she drew this mustache on me, and I was obsessed with it. I was like, I'm going to wear this mustache every day from now on, and I forgot to put it on because I'm not used to putting a mustache on, and I was like, oh, I was living my best fantasy, and I even wore it to like the grocery store, and I was like, I don't care. I feel fantastic. I feel like very euphoric, and I was like digging it. So, and then she wanted me to do her makeup. She's like, do whatever you want. And I was like, okay. So of course she looked like a drag queen, and, and yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we roll in this family. So, yeah, we went swimming. We ran a few errands. We got some food so we wouldn't have to cook. It was just a really good time. I'm glad we did it. Uh, it was very nice. But I was really excited about the mustache. So I'm using a 5 millimeter hook. I'm almost around to the end of the waist, and I'm really just trying to get this done in time for uh, my Halloween season to start, because this baby is due 10/10, and I definitely won't have time once I start working on Halloween projects. So I'm just gonna try to power through and um, get this done ASAP. But like, oh my gosh, last night my body was sore. It was so sore. Also, I fell asleep during The Bachelorette, which is one of the things that I wanted to do for Mel, is to watch The Bachelorette with her, and I just knocked out. I just was so tired. And we were drinking wine, and we didn't drink that much wine. Ooh, I will do my best. I always try to get the Twisted Fiber Friends um, video on, and for some reason, like I always have scheduling conflicts, so I will definitely try to do that episode. Are you gonna be premiering some yarn? Oh. So I dyed this yarn. This is acrylic yarn. So it's got shades of gray in it, perhaps 50, I don't know. I didn't get the ties really like moved over enough to get underneath them, so they're very light gray. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Um, so yeah, so I had grays and then I had yellow and green. And full surprises, so you never know. Ooh, don't tell me. Um, Start me with a good time. So I wanted to do more black, or at least more like dark gray, but the light gray was so wet that as it was drying, and it was drying like this. So as it was, and the dark gray was right here. As it was drying, the light gray kind of worked over the light gray. So unfortunately, could not. Could not uh, quite work with that. So, yes, so this is my attempt at dyeing yarn number one. I don't think it's too bad. I think there's a lot of improvements to be made because it's acrylic, and the process of dyeing acrylics is mostly with acrylic paint. I mean, I guess there's other ways, but because I use acrylic paint, I I do feel like there's like a slight, very slight decrease in the softness of the yarn. So I would want to start off with a softer yarn next time to be able to get the maximum softness that you can get out of painted yarn. But it was really fun to do. I had such a good time. Even if I never sell any yarn, I'm gonna have so much fun. It's just like tie dyeing. It's like it's so fun. Yeah, so I had a really good time making this, and I want to do like a safety yellow and then like a safety green. The green kind of got eaten up a little bit, so you can see like tinges of it here and there, but again, some of the yarn just overpowered other yarn. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm gonna work with it. I don't know the exact yardage. I could weigh it and approximate it by like weight to yardage on the skein, the original skein, but um, but yeah, so this is what I've been working on. It took forever to dry, and this isn't even like that much yardage, so I just don't know how I'm gonna get something thicker to dry. Um, with more yards to work with. So I think part of it was the shortness of the um, yarn that I was working with. So what I hope to do, isn't that pretty though? Um, what I hope to do is buy a full skein of like premium acrylic or anti-pill acrylic. I'd rather do premium acrylic, but I can never remember who does a premium acrylic. Because I know I have some, I just don't know who it is. Um, and then try doing that. I have a white Caron Simply Soft, so maybe that would be a good one to start on. Even though it's not premium, it's definitely a softer yarn. So if it loses some of its softness, at least it will be still fairly soft. Um, yeah. And so, yep, this is my yarn that I dyed. I'm really excited about it. It's not perfect, but it is, in the family of what I wanted. So, Yeah. Hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna try to use it for my uh, Halloween project. It's got to be something small though. There's just not that much yardage, and it's stiff in like one place, which is really annoying. I use black. I did a black dye, which I know is hard to achieve anyway. So I was expecting it to just be dark gray. And then I went and do a light gray, so I added some white and I added more water, but apparently I didn't mix the colors well enough, so it had like clumps of white paint in it. Like just a couple, but like, it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted, so there were like clumps of like white paint on it. Um, and uh, that's not my dream, just so you know. But I'll comment about that on my Facebook group. In my Facebook group, make sure no one else wants it. Because honestly, I just make them pay shipping because it's not like great yarn. It's Caron 1 pound. So it's not like the highest quality yarn that money can buy. And it was really my initial test. Isn't that cat derpy? I love him so much. Here's his full view. He did fall, and so he got an injured ear. But I just think he's so cute. I can't help but just like love him so much. Okay, so now that I've made it to the other side, I'm going to put this in my mouth. And stretch it out so that it will actually fit. And then, so let's see what the master says. I'm just watching the video right now. Sorry, I'm watching the video soon. Okay, so skitters. And then I'm gonna chain one so that I can get a nice little knot. And just long enough to be able to tie it. Okay, so what'd she say? Chain of 54. Okay. So I'm going to do my slip knot. And try to do my slip knot. We're going to have issues doing the slip knot, and it's going to look like jacked up dog shit, but whatever. Okay, I guess it's not that bad. It looked really bad for a second there. I was really worried. Oh, it's like an actual knot. Close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mark off every 10 just so I can keep track, because I can't count. We all know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes 20. Oh, the Prince Speaks podcast. Welcome in. You wouldn't happen to be Daniel with a new name, would you? Are you someone else? Welcome in. I'm making suspenders for a little baby pant set that is houndstooth. I'm really loving this pattern and this just this entire process, really. So yes, it's me. Okay, I figured you're the Prince, Daniel. So of course, it's you. Who else would be the Prince? I'm also going to be drinking water out of the most subtle, transcribed water jugs you've ever seen. Yeah, I've been drinking more water. In my journey to lose weight, this has been part of my fun. Okay, so 20 stitches, I need 54. So we're almost, not quite halfway there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a big cup. I know, right? It's a little large. I do it because one of my medicines is really bad for my kidneys and liver. I mean, by really bad, I mean like a lot of people who are on it long term end up having um, issues with those organs. So I am trying to stay ahead of it by drinking enough water. I don't drink. I would not say that I drink an excess of water. In fact, I would say I usually err on the side of not drinking enough water. So this is a really good reminder tool for me because it's got like different it's got different little goals and stuff. I'm sure you've seen something like this. And it's got times, and then it's got milliliters on the side so that you can see how much you've been drinking. I did not fill this completely today. I just was emptying out a gallon of water that I had so I can make tea. So I've really been feeling iced tea lately. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 40. I told you I'm bad at counting. Okay, so the next one would be 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 50. And you can't really see anything because it's black. Apologies. Black yarn, it's kind of notorious for being hard to film and hard to work with. So, although I don't mind working with it, to be honest, because a lot of my backgrounds are white, so I can see through the yarn just fine. It's white yarn that I really have a problem with, but we won't go there. 1, 2, nope. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now that we've done that, let's see what is next from the Queen. I'm also drinking coffee from my Halloween cup. Okay, so we're going to double crochet into the back of the loop, fourth loop from the hook. So how are you doing, Daniel? Oh God, uh, cannot hook the yarn. Why is this middle fucking thing being so fucking picky? Rude. Okay. Get rid of my stitch marker and then work into the back loop only and do double crochet. Oh, not the back loop only, sorry. The back bump only. If you crochet, you know what I'm talking about. So then it makes it a little bit cleaner looking. But it's really hard to see the back bump on this black yarn. Okay. The thing is, my friends don't crochet, so they're gonna love it no matter what. Oh, have you guys? So I went to my friend's baby shower, right? And that's where I gave her the pizza slice. And she told me that she really had hoped that I would bring the houndstooth pants. And I was like, oh, I can make those. That's fine. Like, that's not a big deal. And she was really excited about that. Um, so, but someone else made a crochet baby blanket. And I was like, you're stepping in my territory, kid. Like, it was like, and I saw that. I was not happy. Also, the baby blanket was kind of ugly. So. But that's why I make weird stuff. Like, people always ask, like, why don't I just make stuff that people, like, already make? It's because, like, it's boring to me. Like, it's just not, like, doesn't excite me, doesn't get me going, doesn't, like, um, you know, I don't know. It's not me. And I don't mean to sound like a hipster in that thing, but it's just like, I would rather do something for a friend or someone who is buying that, like, people don't normally get. And I like finding weird stuff. You know, if I go on, like, Wish, or if I go on, I don't know, wherever you buy things. If I go to Target and I see something I've seen 15 million times, why am I going to buy it that time? You know, you buy fun things like the first time you see them, or at least I do. And so I just, like, I just want to make stuff that like it's the first time you see them when you see them on my page. So this is looking pretty jacked up, if I do admit myself. Uh, it's very okay, can you see it? There you go. It's kind of wiggly. A little wiggly. I'm trying. But I gotta remember, this is for a baby, and not only is this for a baby, it's for a newborn, and newborn stuff gets destroyed, and they outgrow it like so quickly that I can't I can't take it too seriously. Plus, I really need to get this done. I really need to get this done. But black yarn is hard to see. It's not a lie. It's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. Um, for those of you who are curious about my mental health, it's beginning a little bit better. I'm still struggling with adapting to the I'm not listening to anything right now. I can't take the they hurt my ears. I'm not adapting well to the new medicine, and that has presented its own challenges because the side effects of this medicine are pretty strong. So, it just is what it is. If it helps, which it has been helping my mania, like the thing is, like I'm still experiencing manic symptoms, but I just like experiencing them a lot slower, and kind of like I'm dipped in like drying concrete. I've told my wife. Um, so like I just kind of like move slower, talk slower, just do everything a lot slower, and that's just how it is. But I'd rather be like this, I guess, than be manic and uncomfortable and itchy and like wanting to rip my skin off. Those feelings have definitely gone away, which is really nice. But I'm still having like intrusive thoughts and racing thoughts. Um, so, everyone's got their stuff to work with. And, mine just happens to be this. So I'm just trying to keep a positive attitude and try not to panic when like this is a different journey for myself than I planned. To say that, I guess, is an understatement, but it is what it is. Also, if you are looking to spend a little money somewhere, one thing that I plan on doing is watching. I would really like to watch horror movies. I'm a big scaredy cat, so this is a big ask for me. Um, but right now we're at the point where I have money for one set of headphones. Really, I need two sets of headphones and a headphone splitter. So altogether, it would bring it up to $60, and I'm about a third of the way there. So if you would like to donate, my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal are all below, and in my About Me section. So you can watch there if you want. Okay, it's a little bit better, but I think I skipped a stitch. It's hard to see. It's really hard to see. This is probably not my finest work, but I know for a fact this isn't my finest work. But like, it's kind of wobbly. Ugh, should I do it again? Ugh, I feel like I should do it again. Why not? But I'm going to let you guys go. I'm not going to run this really long doing the same thing over and over again. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see me do the Halloween weirdo horror movie nights, then please donate as soon as possible so I can get some stuff from Amazon and then watch movies with my wife, and hopefully you will enjoy. I'm sure it'll be a good time. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I love you very much. Bye.